All right. Good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. Give me a minute. I am getting some things done. Give me a minute. Um, I'm getting set up, so give me a minute here. Okay, here. All you have to do is just click on the link. It'll bring you directly in. Okay, now that that's off, got my mic all set up. All you have to do is click it, and it'll bring you directly into the live. Okay, we're getting set up right now, and I'm sending my invitations out to people right now. So y'all give it a moment. Y'all give me just a moment. Let me get some music in the background here until we get her to come on. What do we want to play? We want to play some music. Give us a few minutes, and we're gonna get her on along. Just give it a minute, you guys. We'll just get the word out. Just click this link, it'll bring you into the live. Okay, you guys, we are just waiting for her to sign in, and we're going to get started, and we can get the live started. We are waiting on Miss Debbie, the Texan. Give her just a minute. She's going to come in, and as soon as we get her in, we're going to get started. This is one of my favorite. This is going to be an awesome, awesome live. We got Debbie, the Texan. The world-renowned greatest Debbie the Texan. She's going to be here in just a moment. So y'all just give it a moment, and she'll be in. But enjoy some of the music until then. We're just waiting on you to join. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to wait no longer. I'm going to give her a proper introduction. This was the lady of the year, the most greatest Houston, Texas fan, even above myself, and I am a great Texas fan. She needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, give other no other than Debbie the
Hey
Texan.
there. Thank you for having me. Good to see you.
Thank you. I'm glad you can join. I finally got you on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it easy to get joined or was it difficult? I was hoping I made it easy for you.
Yes, that was good. You did good. You did good.
Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate
So
it.
first of all, I want to say congratulations again on being a fan of the year.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've done a little bit of research about you. I don't know if you know, but you have been a Texas fan for a very long time.
Yes, absolutely. Long
Can you
time.
tell me a little bit how you became a Texas fan and what got you into being who you are today?
Okay, sure. So I have one child, my daughter Allie, and she's a huge football fan. Huge, all football. She just loves, obsessed with football. And once the Texans were introduced, she said, "Mom, we need to get season tickets." And that's how it all started. It was Allie's idea. And then once we started going, like I got a season ticket. I got one with somebody else, and we would take turns. And then when I wasn't at the games, Allie and I were like, "Hey, we need to get to the game." So we ended up, having that one, but then sitting elsewhere, not in our PSL, when we weren't at the games, when it wasn't my turn to go. And that's how it basically all started. Long time ago. Long, long time ago.
Well, one thing is for sure, we've seen some of your Texas stuff. You have a lot of Texas stuff. Like
I
I saw you a video of my house, but you probably have like a lot more than what I have.
Well, right now yours is insane. It looked really good. I liked it. Yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
absolutely. I'm between homes right now. I'm in a small apartment, so I have a lot of stuff in storage. But as soon as I get to my new house, I'll have that all back.
And that's another thing that brings me to why I want to bring into my life. Can you share with us? I know it's going to be like your last season with the Texans, but can you kind of tell us, what's going on with that? If you want to share.
Sure. Well, back in 2015, I really, after my ex-husband had a stroke, he woke up from his.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Didn't know who I was, and it just changed my perspective on life, on how you have to live each day as if it were your last. And that's when I decided to go to every single game that year. I drove. I took a year off from teaching, and I said that's been on my bucket list, and that's where I went to. Drove over 27,000 miles to every single game from preseason to postseason. And so that was insane. And so, like, over the years, like ever since then, I've been going to so many away games in addition to all the home games, and it's just been so time consuming. And now that my daughter's older and doesn't come with me to the games, she's married, and now she has two children, and they're in Virginia. So I spend a lot of weekends maybe over there, and the games. And it was just overwhelming, like last year. And I said, okay, this has got to be it, because my family comes before the Texans. But I mean, they're right there. But I'm obsessed with the Texans, and I'm obsessed with my family, but I just couldn't do both to the level where I'm doing now.
So, what has been one of the greatest moments in your life outside of being a fan of the year? And that, with that being said, how did you know you were gonna like be the fan of the year? Like, can you kind of tell us the story of how you became like this? You to me, you considered a legend to me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your kindness, kind words. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I had no idea I was going to be fan of the year. No, no, I had no idea. People don't realize, like, some people are there for the tailgate. Some people are there for this, that, and I'm all about the game. I'm all about the vibe. And I go in. It's a funny story, because I go into the stadium right when it opens at 10:18, and people are out tailgating. Some people just get to the tailgate at that time, but I'm already in the stadium. I mean, it says 10:30, but approximately 10:18 when they open the gates, I'm there. I like to be one of the first people in the stadium. And people don't. I wanted to get into the stadium, and my friends were like, "No, we're gonna stop at the pep rally, Budweiser Plaza." And they're like, "Come on, we got to go in there." And I just said, "No, I got to go." And they're like, "Just hold on." And Cecil Shorts comes up to me and says, "Look, Debbie, hey, wait right here. We'll take a photo. Hold on." And then he jumps on stage, and that's when he announced fan of the year. And I was like, oh my God, I could not believe it. I was shaking. I was just like surprised, because it was only second time they had fan of the year. And so I wasn't even thinking of fan of the year. I mean, I just had to get in the stadium. That's all I
What was
was.
the feelings? Can you tell me the feelings you got when you became when they found out you became the family? Like, what was the feeling, and like, who did you get a chance to share that moment with?
Well, I was with Pam, my friend Pam, and Debbie and Susie, and we were just all at we were at a table, and I they had called them before, like I guess the night before. I don't know all the details, but they had called them and said, "Look, we need to have Debbie at Budweiser Plaza at this time." And like I said, I had no idea, and I was just about to leave, and I said, "Ladies, I have to go." Because, like I said, some people prefer tailgates, and that's great. We all have our own thing to do when we're there, and I just said, I got to go in, ladies. And they're like, no, 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 hold on. So that's when they talked to Cecil, and Cecil's like, hey, let's get a picture, Debbie. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I love Cecil. And they're like, he said, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me go do something. And then that's when he got on stage. And that's just, I was just so excited. I couldn't believe it. You know, like I said, it was only the second year. So I wasn't too familiar with the fan of the year. I had just heard about it, but I didn't know like the time frame and whatnot. So I was so grateful to the Texans and for everybody who voted for me and whatnot. So I was super excited about that and very
You
appreciative.
you deserve it. And I was one of the people who voted for you, by the way. But like, nonetheless, like, I feel like like I'm getting goosebumps right now just talking to you because like I've seen you before, and
Yeah,
like like you've done into your community just like you've done for the community. Just so much you have done. Like, we can't even get to like everything you have done for Houston. It's like if
I
I could be half the fan that you are, I would be okay. I would just be like okay with that.
thank you. I appreciate that. And I don't think a lot of people see, they just see me at the games, but they don't see like, hey, when the Hurricanes were here, we were all volunteering, and we do a volunteer day, and we do, different charity events, and so it's year round. It's something we do year round, and people think, oh, it's just during the season. How busy are you? No, it's year round. And so if we're not doing that, we're prepping for the season. And I don't know if you saw this, but I'm a part of Pro Football Ultimate Fan Association. So
Congratulations.
I was nominated for that, and we're in that. And so we represent the Texans at the Pro Football Hall of Fame every year in Canton. So we do that. So, and that's volunteer work. We do things for kids at the center there, whatnot. It's similar to YMCA, and we do a lot of charity work.
And I'm
So
pretty sure you're proud of all of that. Like, but what's your plans? What? Okay, let me go towards this question. What are you looking for in the 2025 season? I mean, everybody's saying we're going to go to the Super Bowl. What's your stance on how are you feeling? What's your emotions and what's your take on the 2025 season so far to you? Your
I
prediction.
But I'm going to tell you something. I totally agree with the going all the way. But here's the deal. I know people make fun of me because I say we're going all the way every year. Sooner or later, I'm going to be right, right? And second of all, who goes into anything that they're doing without first thinking, hey, we're going all the way? Like, I don't understand that mentality. Oh, hey, we're going to play for second place. We're not doing that. We're playing for the Super Bowl every year. I don't understand the mentality. We're like, yeah, no, we're not going all the way this year. Then why are we playing? Because that's the ultimate goal. So yeah,
Where it kind of hurt me, I'm pretty sure you. I don't know if you would agree or disagree with that, but when we had David Culley, that season kind of was like a. It hurt me. The two seasons we were down, it hurt. Like those two seasons we went, but look where we are now. I look
that's
up to where we are
that's
now.
right. The past is the past. We learned our lessons. We're moving on. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. But
Ab-
what's your prediction for you? Like how many wins you think we're gonna get this year, and what's your prediction on how far you think we may go? Like I want to like your perspective. Like you're I mean you know a lot. You probably know things we probably can't even share here, but uh, you,
No, I can't say anything. I can't predict anything other than the Super Bowl. Like that's my ultimate prediction every year. And like I said, it has to be every year because before you can achieve it, you have to believe it, and we have to believe that we're going all the way.
how great would that be with your last season of the Houston Texans to go out to a Super Bowl? Like how great would that be for you?
That would be mind blowing. I'm just waiting for it. It's going to be our time sooner or later. Sooner or later. Why not
I
this
don't
year?
think we're too far off. I say within the
Right.
next 2 years at least.
I believe that. I totally agree with that.
Are you familiar with the Warrior, Ultimate Warrior? Like you guys are friends or
Yeah, we've been friends forever. He's in that same association as am I, and we're going to Canton. It was nice to represent Andre last year. We were in the Hall of Fame parade with him.
I
It was
saw that.
so nice to see all of that. it was amazing to have somebody in the Hall of Fame. So yes, Ultimate Fan's a good friend of mine. We go back many years before I even had a name. Before people just started calling me, "Hey, there's that girl, that Texan girl. What's her
That's
name?"
what I said to you too. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. And
Is that trademark now? Like, is your name trademark now?
it's not, but it's crossed my mind. A lot of people were saying you need to do that. I don't know. I don't
You
know. It's
should.
all and it is all for fun at the end of the day for me. And it gets a little crazy though. I'm not gonna
Are,
lie.
are you going to be at training camp this year?
Uh, God willing, God willing, I have a lot going on with my family. Once again, like I said, my grandson, he's been gone all summer. He's been at his dad's, but I get him for a couple of days, and I'm gonna try to be there on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to be there on Tuesday with him, with
The
my.
first training camp? Yeah, I'm going to definitely try to be there that first training camp. That first day is going to be like phenomenal.
It is. It is. I mean, there's nothing like training camp. It's like you're hot and you're sweaty and you're just excited, but it doesn't bother you because you're so excited to be there. So excited that football is back that nothing else matters.
What's that catchphrase we had one year? It's that football feeling.
Yes, absolutely. I never get over that. That's awesome. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So what's your plan towards the end of the season with your seats? Are you planning on giving your seats to a friend, or I mean, what's your take on that?
Um, to be honest, I sold my PSLs last season, but I'm still have seats. I still have seats, but I had to sell my PSLs. I was just, like I said, I was in a position of, going here, going there, and they're not cheap. Let's be real.
We know I'm a
You
season
know?
ticket holder. Trust me, I
Yeah,
know.
absolutely. They're not cheap. Although the McNairs have been super amazing and wonderful. They're so kind. They're good people.
Most definitely.
People assume that I have free tickets, which is not the case. I don't know why people think, hey, well,
Well,
you're.
they figure maybe because maybe some people take it that you've been a fan of them. Maybe they give you some perks. Maybe I don't know, but I mean, I would hope they would give you like maybe a half price on season tickets. I don't know, but I mean something to show you that you're very valued and you're treated as you are.
Like I said, that I'm very grateful. They've sent me to the Super Bowl, so I'm very grateful. And actually, the McNairs sent me a locker from their locker room when they had it redone. So yeah, so
You
I'm
have a
very.
locker?
Yes, I do.
Can you share that, or that's something that you
I
can't
don't
share?
storage right now. When I get to my new place, I will have it up. But it is, yeah, it's 10 by, I think it's 4 by 6. They had a moving company deliver it. It's huge. It's
What's
insane.
one of your I mean what's one of your stadium moments that you remember the most out of all the years? Like what's one of your moments that you said like, you know what, this was a moment for me?
I One year before I was fan of the year, I was the Toros Bravos fan of the year, most spirited fan of the year. My daughter and I would wear matching outfits to like every game, and I'm Hispanic and I'm part of the Toros Bravos fan club, and so
Go
we.
Toro.
Yeah, absolutely. So we won most spirited fans, and they had us in the tunnel when the team ran out. That was insane. That's like one of my favorites.
Being
Favorite.
on that, I think of that 4-wheeler when they come in, right? I think it's when y'all come in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right in that
That
area.
had to be a crazy feeling to feel that energy of the
Yeah,
stadium. Like that had to get you pumped.
they're getting hyped up and they're high fiving each other and they're hyping each other up. And my daughter Allie and I were like, yeah. And D Hop was right there and JJ and just like it was insane.
Do you have a JJ moment? Do you have a
Oh,
JJ story?
absolutely. JJ moment was amazing. Yes, that was another good one. Just actually going to events with my daughter because she's my only child, and we're like,
I only have one daughter too. I understand that.
and it's just that bonding. She and I have just did. We've done so many stadiums. We've gone to so many stadiums together that I love just doing that. Being with her, spending time with her, experiencing that is amazing.
Was you at the stadium when we beat the Dallas Cowboys this past season? Was you at that game
In Dallas,
last year?
in our stadium,
No,
yes.
Arlington last year when we played the Cowboys last year.
That was at AT&T Stadium on a Monday night, right?
Right.
I missed that one. I had a ticket, and I got in trouble at work for missing too much work.
Let me tell you, you missed out. And I mean, like we feel that them Dallas Cowboys left the stadium second quarter. We was loud. We was like
uh,
we took over that stadium,
I love it when that happens. Love it when that happens. I swear.
especially when it comes to them. Like my neighbors are cowboy. I'm standing between two cowboy fans on the left and to the right, and
Is that
like I just bought my house. I just closed on my house, Like
Congratulations.
I'm gonna get a flagpole put in the ground, like the stadium. I'm gonna put a big old flagpole outside just to annoy them.
There you go. Congratulations on your new house. And I love how you're repping. It's amazing. I saw
Oh,
all.
most definitely. And that's another thing I want to share with you. Next year, I don't know if I can, but next year, I definitely want to try to run for fan of the year. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I
Okay.
would love to. I mean, even if I'm a runner up or just being, presented as a fan of the year, I'm definitely want to try it next year.
Absolutely understood. And I mean, the Texans fan base is insane. We have so many people, and it doesn't matter. And I tell people this all the time. It doesn't matter where you're cheering them on. You know, if even if you're not going to the games out of town or in town, whatever. We have such a tremendous, faithful fan base that it's just insane. I don't know. They're just great fan base. So
What do you feel about CJ Stroud? What's your take on your quarterback that you? I mean, I think we all love CJ at this point.
absolutely, I love him. He's amazing, and I
Have you
see
had
it.
a chance to meet him or?
We haven't spoken, no, but I have a few pictures with his mom. She and I have spoken quite a bit, couple of times. Yeah. So it was nice. And her and Will Anderson's mom as well. I have a few pictures on my Facebook page that I met them and spoken to them a couple of times. So it's nice to meet her. Very nice people. Like I follow their foundation and whatnot. They're doing a lot of nice things for the communities. And I love that.
Have you ever had a chance to sit in the skybox of the McNair family? Have you ever had a chance to be in there with them or?
Not with them, but I was in the on the 50-yard line before, and the yeah on the 50-yard line. Not it was Reliant box. Yeah, long
There's
time.
two things in my dreams I would love to do is sit in the skybox with the McNairs or do what you did, come down that tunnel during a football game. I don't know if you saw that poster I showed on the wall. I was on the football field when DeAndre Hopkins caught a touchdown. I don't know if that guy in the red shirt that you saw, I forgot his name. The guy in the red. I was there when DeAndre Hopkins caught that touchdown on the 10. I was there
Wow,
on like I don't know. I mean, it was crazy. The fans were rabid. Like imagine being on the field at the time somebody caught a touchdown. Was that's a moment I will never forget in my life.
absolutely. I don't know if you. One of my favorite photos is when Hopkins uh, jumped into the stands, and my daughter and I were like, "Yeah!" We were both standing there. We were wearing the same outfit, like we were matching, and he's in the stands and he's holding on, and people are like patting him on his back. We're like, "Yeah!" And they made that into one of the, I guess, like playbooks. I mean, the game day books, and that's like one of my favorite photos. Like we were like 4 or 5 rows up. My season
Is
tickets
that where you sit at? Like sit right there?
138, yeah, with the end zone. I and people like I had tickets on the, I guess, 5 yard line, 5 anyway, in the front row there. But I really love the end zone. Like I want to be in it. I want them to jump into the stands. I want to be part of that touchdown celebration. Like that's my favorite thing to do. Favorite.
It's hard to get tickets right there because I've been trying for
Yeah.
the past 3 years to try to get tickets just in that row. Like it's crazy. The wait is crazy.
Right, right, right. Absolutely.
I'm more on the directors club right now, but I mean I would love to get over there where you at.
Yeah, nice,
And the
nice, nice.
food is I don't know if you've ever been up there. The food is good up there in the
Really,
directors club.
I
Yes.
yeah, so I've just pretty much stayed in the lower level, but like I said, I've moved around throughout all those seasons. I started off on the sunny side the first 4 years, and then moved to 138, 133. Like I've been around around the stadium, but you know, it is what it is. I absolutely love being there. Love
And
being.
and what game are you looking forward to this season? What's one of the games that you're looking forward to this year?
People ask that, but every single game is important to me. I'm not joking when I say that. Like
Even the preseason games?
yes, I know it's crazy. I know, I get it. I get it. People are like, "What are you excited about the pre?" I want to see what it's coming, how they're coming together, how they're vibing. The new people are there. I'd like to see all of that. I don't care if it's preseason. I
Yeah,
really do.
I kind of do want to see that too. Like, I want to see the old line. I want to see how the receivers are doing. Like, I'm very invested into this. Like, I know I'm invested every year, but specifically
Yeah,
this year, I am more invested because I see us doing so much. This, like you said,
yeah.
I see. I've never heard ESPN say Houston Texans in the Super Bowl sentence. Okay, so for them to keep saying that, we
Yeah,
we are much on the cusp of something amazing this year.
I agree. I agree. They see it. We would see how much growth we've come or how far we've come, but now other people are seeing it and they see our potential. And they don't just dismiss us when they're playing the Texans like long before. The back in the day where they just, oh, we're playing the Texans. Okay, it's a win. No, 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 not anymore. Not
We're
anymore.
in your face. We're swarming. That's the word. We're swarming.
That's right. We're swarming. We're swarming with our Texans.
But I'm
Absolutely.
gonna try not to keep you much longer. Have you had a chance to meet D'Amico Ryan? Have you have any D'Amico Ryan stories? I mean, I love that guy. That guy's like an inspiration to be a better father and a better man.
Yes, I love that. He seems like a very amazing person. Um, I I think I saw him at a few events, but I haven't like sat down and spoken with him. But yeah, he seems like a really nice man, and I'm excited that he's back with our Texans. You know, so
Same. And when they found out he was our head coach, I think I was DJing. I'm a D. Because I'm a DJ. I was
okay.
at a DJ gig when I found out he was going to be our head coach. I lost it. I was like, I don't know where you were when you found out D'Amico Ryan was going to be our head coach, but that had me like, I was just happy.
We're like, what? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited, and there's some good times ahead. I'm so excited because we're Super Bowl bound this year.
And
So
I most definitely, anything you want to, any charities you want to share or anything that you want to share with us before we go? I mean, you're
no,
Deputy Texan. I mean,
I just appreciate you having me come on. Thank you for your support. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. I love our community. Any way I can help, volunteer. Everything, a lot of different items that I get, I pass them on to charities. You know, people send me autograph this or that, and most of the things, items I do get, I pass on to, you know, raffles or charity events and whatnot. So.
there's one thing that I do have, and I've never given away because I mean I'm gonna keep it obviously, but I got a chance to get JJ Watt's football gloves at the training camp,
Ooh,
and I
nice.
kept them. I could definitely put it in a better frame, that's for sure.
Oh, those
That's
are
like
nice.
my most
Yeah,
prized possession.
yeah. There are some things you got to keep. Yeah, and I have a few jerseys that I'm like keeping for my grandson and my grandsons. But
I'm sure. So
absolutely.
what's your plans once you do move? Do you plan on following the Houston Texans still, or
Oh, 1,000%. And I get that question often. Once I decided I'm retiring, I'm still going to follow the Texans as far as their performance, their social media. You know, go to a few games. It's just I won't be contributing 110% like I've been doing for the last, 15, at least 15 years.
a
Or
decade? You've been doing this for a decade, and you deserve everything you've gotten. Everything you've definitely like I said, you inspire me to do more. Like I don't even get to the stadium that early, but now that you said I need to do more.
Thank you. And people don't realize, like I said, I don't get my tickets for free. I've worked 3 jobs, and that's the hardest thing. Like on social media, that people criticize me, especially on Twitter, that I don't know the people, as much as Facebook.
Twitter could be very nasty. Let me
It
tell you, Twitter could
is.
be nasty.
And when I say I'm retiring, they're like, "Oh, they must have stopped giving her tickets and whatnot." I'm like, "Man, I've worked 3 jobs to get to games, and people don't realize,
Well,
I
one thing we both can share that people need to realize: we pay for those tickets in the off season from I think from February all the way down to September. We
right,
make those payments. You make
absolutely."
those payments, you ain't got no problem. So I
That,
mean, make the payment, and you could be a season ticket holder. Which I'm not liking the season tickets gift this year. I don't know if you heard about the season tickets gift this year.
I have. Yeah,
I don't think I'm liking them so far. I mean, I know it's gonna be something good, but I wish
yeah,
we had a choice in it because last year, we got that jacket that I got
love it.
the jacket.
Love that. That's the one I got too.
I
Love.
love it. I wear it proudly.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, the McNairs are amazing people. They do care about our community. They're wonderful, and I enjoy being a fan. I just love it. So,
Well, I want to say this: we both see each other probably at training camp. If you go on, well,
oh,
if I'm gonna believe you're gonna go to the first entrance, so we get a picture so I can hang it on my wall. I want a picture so I can hang it on the wall of fame right here. I
well,
definitely want a picture if you're gonna be
I
at the first training camp.
thank you for having me. Go
Thank
Texas.
you. Go
Thank,
Texan.
thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know who that is, I'm going to remind you guys one more time on who that is. That is Debbie, the Texan. She is sweet. She is humble. She is one of the sweetest people you ever want to meet. And I can hope on behalf of the fan that she is. If you have any questions, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I will be at training camp taking pictures with other fans, but mostly I got to get a picture with Debbie the Texan. Um, Again, my next guest, I'm gonna try to get the Ultimate Warrior. I'm gonna try to get him on next. So I'm gonna try to get with his social media and get with him. I would love to have the Ultimate Warrior on my podcast. I also would like to have Larry from Stanford on my podcast. I got to get him too. Um, that's pretty much it. That's all. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment on this video because this was a great one. This was most definitely a great one. So you guys have a good day, and I will see you at Houston, Texas training camp. Who do we have up? Oh, hold on. We got another friend of mine up. Hold on, you guys. We're not leaving just yet. What's up, my guy?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
All right. Did you just see Miss Debbie the Texan?
What you say?
Did you just see the world famous Debbie the Texan? She was just up. I don't know if you saw her.
No, I didn't see.
She was just up a few minutes ago. Debbie the Texan. She was the fan of the year, and I was she was just on. You can go back and watch the video. We were just talking about the football season, what's coming up, what's about to happen. Talking about training camp. Just talking about a few things.
Oh, okay.
So we know you a Texas fan. So I mean, do you have anything you're looking forward to for this football season, or do you have a football team, or do you have anything that you want to input?
No, I really don't. I just kind of enjoy the season when it comes around. But
Well, can we drag you to a training camp? How about that? Can we get you to a training camp?
hey, you might get me on the training camp.
Well, the
That's
first
something.
training camp is coming up real soon. I mean,
What
like real soon.
next month, right?
No, this month.
Oh, so we're looking at about in a week because July is coming to a close.
Yes, sir. Next week, 9 a.m. training camp,
Next week.
and I do have an extra ticket.
Next week, 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
I'll tell you off cam because I don't ever put that online because you know how people is. I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
But anything you want to say to the Texas fans that's on here, or I mean, anything you want to add?
No, I look forward to seeing what they're going to do this season.
Okay, like, do you have any stories growing up? Like, did your dad have a favorite football team? Did you grow up watching any specific team, or you really wasn't into sports like that?
The Texans used to be, so I did like the Oilers as a kid, and my dad took me to a game, so he did have an appreciation for them.
Okay, okay. So,
Um,
is anybody specific on the team that you remember growing up, or you just watched the Oilers?
oh no, Warren Moon, Haywood Jeffries, Renzo White, um, a few people on there. That's some of the names I remember.
Okay, well, I mean, you
Ernest
know some
Givings,
guys.
I believe he played with him.
So you know Andre Johnson, Arian Foster, those guys from the old Texans.
Mm-hmm. I have heard those names before.
That must be Israel. You're on the game, huh?
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I can hear him on the game. I'm about to hop back on the game shortly myself. Um, I want to appreciate you for coming on. I'm like I said, I wasn't gonna stay on very much long, and I'll give you a call in a few minutes. Once again, you guys like, share, comment on this video. I would like to thank Debbie the Texan for coming on. I would like to thank Mr. CM for coming on again, and go Texan.
All righty. Thank you, DJ.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.
You too.